Howdy, howdy, howdy. My name is Becky Arnett Carmis. My business name is Crafts by Becky and the number 2. Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be playing around with the Couture vintage truck. How fun and exciting is that, right? Okay, this is what the truck cutout looks like. So it's wood. It's got that wood texture to it. So you get one truck that comes in the kit. I'm going to be putting together a kit. So if this is something that you would like, then throw truck kit below in the comments and I'll send you the details. So this is our transfer. These are silkscreen transfers. These are reusable. You can get 8 to 12 uses out of it. We have a truck going and a truck coming. How fun is that, right? So this is our vintage truck. So you'll get this transfer along with your cutout. And then it'll also come with a packet of paste. So you get 6 paste singles in here. Let me show you the colors. This particular one is called Vacay. So we have Storm, Sage, White, Coral, Teal, and Bumblebee. Some super fun colors, right? And we're going to be putting together this cute little truck using some of these colors. So that is our little paste palette. It'll also come with a mini squeegee because you got to have a squeegee, right? Got to have a squeegee to do your project. And then we've got our surface wax. Now the surface wax is something that you can add on. Anytime we have a wood cutout, you're going to need to wax your surface first. So we're going to wax it as well. So this will be an option if you want to add this to your package. But you're going to be looking at the truck cutout, the transfer, the packet of paste, and your squeegee because you need all that to do your project. Now, another thing that you may want to do is you may want to add on the Truck Add-Ons. We've got some cute little add-ons. Let me show you what they do. Pretty much they sit in the tailgate of the truck. So we've got all kind of fun stuff that can go in the tailgate as well as we've got this cute little block that's going to have some fun stuff on it as well. So let me show you the transfer that goes with the add-ons. So here's that transfer. This is these are both 12 by 18 transfers. It's what we call a size C. Welcome autumn, over the river, through the woods, loads of love, farm fresh produce. We've got some pumpkins, we've got some watermelons, some hearts, some trees. And we're going to take these, which actually goes with this one, to make the watermelons. And we're going to play around with these and we're going to make some Easter eggs. That's what we're going to do here in just a minute. And as far as the truck cutout kit, as far as the add-on comes, you actually get 2. You get 2 of the little guys that go in the back end of the truck. Because you got to be able to do all the seasons, right? And then you get 2 of the wood platforms for it to sit on. So with the vintage truck add-ons, you're going to get 2 of these, and then you're going to get 2 of these. But for the truck, you only get 1 truck. So that was kind of interesting when I got that package. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. Okay, so I've already got mine already cut out. So we're going to put these over to the side. Let's bring you down. Let's get going. Let's get going. So have you ever tried Couture before? If you have not ever tried Couture before, give me a 1. Throw a 1 in the comment for me. And if you have tried Couture before, give me a 2. 1 if you have not, 2 if you have. So here's our wax. I've just got a little bit here. We're just going to just wax this surface. Anytime we have a wood surface, you need to wax it for a couple of different reasons. A, wood is porous, so that's going to keep it so that your paste doesn't seep through the little porous and kind of gives you a not so clear detail. That's one of the reasons. Every now and then you may have a little bit of an oops moment. It'll help you with your oops moment, perhaps. Not always, but it can. And then it's going to make your wood surface so it's not crazy. So your transfer doesn't stick to it and not want to come up. Because, you know, we're putting an adhesive transfer on here. And you don't want it to rip and tear your transfer, right? Because you're going to want 8 to 12 uses out of it. So let's see, we need to wax this little guy. So I'm just putting a little bit of wax on here. Just a little bit, just to give us that little barrier. Normally I do that first, and then I'll cut out my transfers, and then I'll come back with a clean rag and kind of wipe off the excess. But we've already got, or do we have everything cut out? We may not have everything cut out. So let me take a look-see first before we take that off, because I may not have everything cut out. Okay, so there's our truck. We're not going to do the hearts. I think we're going to do loads of love for this one. So let's cut out loads of love. So right here, there's cut lines. So when you see those cut lines, it's just, you know, your guide, just to cut it out. So we started off with that big transfer, and we have just cut it all apart, right? Because it's not near as big as it was when it started. But you've got all kind of fun stuff. We've got something we can use for autumn. This one, I guess we could use like year-round, really. I mean, but it's intended to use it with a Christmas tree. But you can use it whenever you want to. Okay, I think we've got everything cut out now that we need. So let's go back to getting that wax off. Okay, just that simple. And then with our trucks, remember we have the truck going and coming. Going and coming. So down here in the bottom, you've got A2. So you see that A2 that tells you this is truck A, and it's transfer number 2. You've got some registration marks here and here. It's not really going to help us too much on the cutouts, but if you were putting this on a chalkboard, you could use those registration marks, and it's going to help you line everything up. So here's our other truck. So this tells you this is A, so it's truck A again, and this is transfer number 1. So this is our first one. So this is what we start with because it's 1. So these are adhesive back transfers. They're super sticky. I always like to think of them as big giant stickers. And then we're going to have to do what's called fuzzing. Fuzzing is where we're going to make it so it's not crazy, crazy, crazy sticky. So we're going to take our fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you could use, you know, like a terry cloth material. Could be a bath towel, pair of blue jeans, a shirt, just anything to give you a little fuzz is all you need. So that's 2 times. I'm going to do 1 more time for good measure since it's going on a piece of wood. For chalkboards, I normally would do it 2 times wood. Now these transfers can go on a wide range of surfaces. I could do this truck on a chalkboard. I could do it on a piece of wood. I could make this truck on like the refrigerator or the stove or a front door. I mean, you can use these transfers on anything you want to. So they are fully versatile to your imagination. Okay, so you're going to line that up on our cute little truck. And then you have to decide what color are we wanting to do, right? What color are we wanting to make our truck? So remember the colors that came in that color palette. So I think the gray will be perfect. You know what? This is not straight because there's the tire ending here and the tire endings here. So my truck is crooked, so let's get the truck straight to begin with. Don't want a crooked truck. So you see how easy that came up? You just kind of recenter it. Just like that. And let's see, let's find my storm. Did I get my storm out already? No, because that would have been way too organized if I had it out before I went live, right? Way too organized. Not that I'm live. You're either watching me via Facebook or you could be watching me via my YouTube. So here's my storm. Let me stir it up since I didn't stir it up before we got started. So our chalk paste is water-based, non-toxic, goes on wet and dries to a matte-like finish. You want the consistency of this to be like Greek yogurt. So this is not Greek yogurt. I'm going to add a little bit of distilled water in here just to water it down a little bit. Couture has just reformulated the chalk paste so it is creamier, dreamier. I am waiting to try out the new chalk paste. I'm so excited to give that a try. And in the meantime, I got to use the paste I got. So make sure to like and follow. So if you haven't liked this page yet, go ahead and like it so you get all the notifications when I go live. Whether you're watching me on Facebook or the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, then subscribe to my channel, please. So I also have a VIP page. So I'd love to invite you over to that. My VIP is where I'm going to have all my specials, play all my games at. Now I'm just taking a squeegee and I'm using the tip of the squeegee, and that's like my paintbrush. It's kind of like if you were spreading butter on a piece of toast. That's simple. So I'm just covering this transfer, the silk screen part of it. And that's all it takes. Super duper easy. We also have a subscription club. It's called Club Couture. It's our little fun party in a box. When I say it's a party in a box, it comes in an envelope. You get an exclusive size B transfer. That's 8.5 by 11. Comes with 3 paste singles. You get that delivered to your house every month. It's like a little Happy Mail. It's for you to create. You have access to a video, a PDF file. A lot of inspiration through our Facebook pages on different things you can create with your transfer. Just super fun. Everybody needs a little outlet, right? So I'm going to go back over this, grab all that excess gray, and then we're going to do what's called peel and reveal. You ready? Peel and reveal. Look at that cute truck come to life. Come to life, didn't it? So there's layer number 1 of our cute little vintage truck. You could really stop there if you wanted to. I mean, you know, you don't have to put the second layer on if you do not want to. But that's our cute little truck. While that one's drying, we're going to bounce over and play with some of the other accessories for him. So I'm going to put him, where can we put him? Let's put him like right up here. Let him dry right there. Okay, let's use our little block. And for our little block, we're going to do Loads of Love. Because remember, I wanted to do Easter, and there's not really one geared toward Easter. So we're going to do Loads of Love. Granted, we have the fresh produce one, but I've already created with that one. So we're going to create something different tonight. So we're going to fuzz this 3 times. We've already waxed our surface. Now remember, this block is going to be an add-on feature. So if you want the add-ons, you can just tell me, send me a little message, or throw in the comments that you're interested in the vintage truck kit and possibly the add-on, because that'll be 2 different kits that I'll give you the process on. It's not everybody's going to want both of them. So just going to line that up like so. I think we're going to do this in teal because that's one of our colors that's going to come in our kit. And this is actually going to be the color we're going to use for the bottom part of our truck. So we're kind of tie it together. So this is teal. It also needs a little bit of water. Now yours is going to come in the little paste palettes that I showed you at the very beginning. Of course, if you would rather upgrade and get some jars of paste, I can so help you with that as well. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help your creative juices flow. And let's create some beautiful home decor, right? These would be cute for you. Now, granted, you remember you can use these 8 to 12 times. So you can create for you. You can create for family, for friends, for gifts. Get your money's worth out of it. So I'm going to go back over there, grab all that excess. Goes back into my jar. You want to make sure you stay on the transfer, because you don't want to come off of that onto that piece of wood, because wood is intended as one-time surface and you don't want it to not come off, right? Putting these transfers off to the side so I can wash them. And we have loads of love. Super cute, right? And that took a long time, right? So let me show you how this kind of works. Granted, this one's probably still drying, but he sits up here like this. So this is how that kind of works. But he kind of looks like he doesn't go on here yet, right? Because we don't have the teal on here yet. Don't have the teal on. Let's go ahead and move on something for his tailgate while he's still drying. So we're going to use this little guy. And let's find my eggs. Where did my eggs go? Okay, here they are. Because remember, he's the first pieces for the watermelon. But we're going to play around with some Easter eggs. Now, if you're wanting to do the same thing, you might want to add some extra colors to go along with your paste palette, because the paste palette comes with 6 colors in it. And, you know, you have more than 6 eggs here. So you may want to add some extra. And I don't think this is going to fit on this one. You may want to bounce out to this other one. Let's try this. Let me see. Let me see. These are kind of different, aren't they? Both of those are different. I didn't know that. We're just going to make this work with this one. We're just going to make it work. It's not going to fit on here exactly right. Because he's intended to go on the other side, but I've already used him on the other side. So we have to use them on this side. So see this little egg over here is not going to be exactly right. But it's okay. It's okay. It's our art project. We can do what we want to with it. Now for this, I think I'm going to bring out some extra tools. Let's move this guy kind of out of your way. I'm going to bring out our multi-tool and our detail tool, because these are going to be a little tight spaces to get into. And I'm going to use a few different colors. We'll go ahead and we'll use the Bumblebee that comes in the palette pack. So this will be one of the colors that comes in the palette pack. And I'm just going to use the tip of my multi-tool kind of do that yellow. And you know, you may be perfectly fine using the colors that come in here. There's no rhyme or reason where you have to do extra colors. Let's see, where'd my teal go? Here's my teal. Let's see, I told you about, I don't think I got finished talking about Club Couture. That's our subscription club. So you get that Happy Mail delivered to your mail, to your house once a month. You get an exclusive transfer. You get the 3-pay singles. You also, as a club member, you get exclusive sales and specials that the company puts together. So that's cool. Like this month, you can get some of our new Creamy Dreamy paste. This is the month of March, depending on when you're watching this video. So for the month of March, you get the new Creamy Dreamy. There's a choice of 2 different packs. It's a triple pack of 3 paste that you can get for 25% off. So you have to be a club member to get that special. But you can join the club today. Once you join it, you create an account, and then you can go back in, sign in as a club member, and then you can partake in that special. So if you'd like more information on that and you would like the link, then just put club below in the comments, and I will send you the information on that. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of bring this up and release this out of my transfer. Let's see, what color do we want to do next? Let's do this coral color. Let's clean us our tool. Also, disinfectant wipe, where would I be? And let's see, we're going to do... Now, your pack comes with coral. I don't really have coral, so this is like guava, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close to coral as far as color, just to give you an idea of what it would look like. And then I think I'm going to branch out of the paste palettes, and we're going to add some colors that's not going to come in your paste palette, your palette pack of paste. So this is peony, but if you want, this is a beautiful pink. So if you want this, you can just let me know, and we'll add on a peony to your kit. So just because I need a little bit more variations in colors for all these eggs. And that might be really all we need to add, really. I mean, you know, you can go on and add all kind of colors depending on what you're wanting. But I think, in essence, we could kind of do a repetition now where we can do the same colors that we just did and kind of continue on with those. Let's get this out of my way a little bit. So let's go back to the yellow. Just a corner there. I think I'm going to release that just because our paste dries super fast. So you don't want it to dry in the silk screen. You want it to come off. And then let's see, I think we'll do teal again. And I think I may do teal for both of these. Remember, I told you this really isn't fitting like it should because it's really intended for the other side. So we're just going to do both of these little eggs in the teal. So this guy is called a multi-tool. He's got a nice surface here for tight spaces, and then this is kind of designed to stir your paste in your jar because it fits in those corners really good. So that's a multi-tool. And then this guy is a detailed tool, so he's got a smaller surface at the top, and then this other side you can actually pull it apart and it's got like a pin. So talking about really detailed, look at that. Pretty cool. So this guy's a detailed tool. Okay, so let's pull this guy off, and we should be done with our cute little Easter eggs. I might want to come back over here and do something for him. What do you think? You think we should do something for him up there? Looks a little strange, doesn't it? Let's see. We could do that coral color. Let's get the detail guy back so we can do a little detail work because we don't really have a transfer here. And let's see if I have a squeegee where I can try to squeegee some of that off so it looks like it was in a transfer. I don't know, that kind of looks like it might be a little bit of a hot mess. Okay, so there's my makeshift. Not too bad. It'll work, right? We got us some little Easter eggs. How fun. And we done that out of the watermelon transfer, or step 1 of the watermelon. Okay, let's put the lid on our bumblebee. And let's put the lid on our coral inspiration one. And let's put the lid on the peony. The peony would be one that you would add on. It does not come in the paste palette, or this particular paste palette. And let's put the lid on the storm. Where's the lid for storm? There's the lid for storm. Okay, let's get back to our cute little truck. Cute little truck. So let's see if he's dry now. Just to be on safe measures, I'm going to hit a blow dryer on him, just to be safe. Okay, so we're going to go back to our cute little truck that says A2. So this is truck A and transfer number 2. And then we're going to have to fuzz it. Let's get the fuzzing cloth back up. So this is our fuzzing cloth. It's got the terry cloth on one side and it's got microfiber on the other side, which is great for drying and for cleaning your transfers. So you always want to make sure that the first layer is dry when you're doing a layering, because we're having to set this on top of that first layer. And then if you're putting this on a chalkboard, you could use these little registration marks in the bottom. But we don't have any registration marks on here because this is our little wood cutout, and there's not enough room for the registration marks. They're hanging off of the truck. I'm going to clean this squeegee really, really quick, just because that turquoise is a little dry. Let's see, what else did I tell you about Club? I told you about the specials. I told you what our current special is. You also get flat rate shipping of $4.95 as a Club member for anything that you buy on my online store. So, you know, when you're ready to do a different project, you can just go to my online store. Anything you purchase online, you're going to get it for $4.95 for flat rate. Doesn't matter how big, how small, how heavy. $4.95, pretty good deal right there, because some of them chalkboards are kind of heavy, guys. We've got a big collection of all kind of chalkboards and surfaces. Some of them are magnetic, porcelain coated, the bomb diggity. And then, of course, if this looks like super fun, we also have the business opportunity. Now is a good time to start your own home business. Be your own boss, set your own hours. You're in control of your earning potential by how hard you want to work. So our business kit in a box is $99. You get $250 worth of chalk wonderfulness. That comes with 7 transfers, 5 chalk paste. You get a beautiful apron, and you get 3 surfaces. You get a board and base, that magnetic chalkboard I was telling you about, this porcelain coated, that comes in a kit. It's a 9x12, as well as some chalkable chips. So wonderful, wonderful deal. If you'd like more information about that, let me know. I would love to discuss it further with you. We do also have a business opportunity group I would love to invite you over to for more information. So if you would like to become a member in the business kit or the business group, then just put business group below in the comments and I'll send you that link. Isn't he darling? Look at that. How stinking cute is that? Where's the center of this camera? Okay, let's put him together. So if you just want the truck kit, then you can put truck kit. And I'll send you the details on that. You get the one cutout of the truck. You get the transfer for the truck. The truck, if you remember, that transfer is a truck coming and truck going. He can go both directions. You get a palette of paste that comes 6 to a box. Let's go over those colors again really quick so you can see all the colors that come in this particular palette. So this one, you got the Storm that we used for our bottom coat. Sage, we didn't really use today. We've got white. White really doesn't work on white too well. Couture Coral, we used one similar to that for our Easter egg. It was a little off because I don't have coral, but it was pretty close cousin to it. Teal is what we used on the truck, and then Bumblebee. So that's your yellow. So that comes in the little paste palette kits. And then you get a squeegee. So you get everything that you need to recreate what we just did today. And then if you want to add on the truck, vintage truck add-on, then if you want to do that, then you get the 2 wood blocks that look like this, and then the cute little add-ons that go on the back end. So let's put them together. So now you see why I've done that. Loads of love in the teal. And then we put the little Easter eggs back here in the tailgate. Oh, look at there. Where's the camera on here? Not used to doing pre-recorded videos. I'm used to going live. So there you go. There's the vintage truck and the add-ons. Now, what I didn't show you is remember I said the truck can go coming and going. I've already done the other side already. I'll show you the other side now. You ready? Boom, diggity dog. Look at there. We've got the cute little truck. Now this is in red and shimmer silver. It's the colors I used for this one. So if you want these color combinations, you'll just have to let me know and I'll have to put together a little kit for you for these colors. So this is shimmer silver. It's got metallic flakes in it. And then you've got red. That's our candy apple red. We've got farm fresh produce. And then look at those. These are the same eggs that I actually made into the watermelons. So see how cute is that? So stinking cute. Okay, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time watching this product demonstration. Remember, my name is Becky Arnett O'Karmas. My business name is Crafts by Becky 2. Make sure you like and follow me both over on Facebook as well as my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to either one of them. I've got a VIP page over on Facebook where I have all my specials and my games. So make sure to jump over there to that. If you need any links or any questions, throw them below for me so I can answer them. Y'all have a wonderful day and catch me on the next live.